And away they go from the 1600 meter marker. To give them a chance to settle down, Forceful Rush, Napoli's right there, Kalinski with a good position shortly after the start. On the outside, Roman Carnival, Nebula tries to overcome the draw, that's with the red cap among the leading division. They're followed by Danza, and they're followed further back in the field by Anagoni, then Whitley Willows. Queen's advances near the rail, then comes Taya. Open Air's the grey on the outside of runners. On settling down to race, Jack the Knife is very wide in the early stages. 1,000 metres to go, Napoli just the leader, Whitley Willows is second. Jack the Knife with the blue cap is caught wide out, giving the rider a hard time. Emperor Niarchus near the rail with Nebula. Then comes Roman Carnival, Forceful Rush. Danza's about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader, then Kalinski. Further back is Queen's Advance, and then comes Anagoni, and Open Air's about 8 lengths off the leader with Taya. As they turn into the home stretch, and it's Napoli just the leader, Jack the Knife, the blue cap, and Roman Carnival's around them to make it 3 deep. Nebula, Emperor Niarchus, Forceful Rush goes in for a run. Danza between runners, Anagoni and Whitley Willows. It's wide open as they get to the 300. Napoli just the leader. Nebula moves in down the inside. Danza's on the inside of that, then Whitley Willows, but Nebula still goes. Nebula, Danza on the inside trying to close it down, but Nebula still goes, and Nebula will win. Nebula has won it. Second will go to Danza, Whitley Willows and Napoli. Number 4, Nebula, overcoming the draw, the Silvano, Brett Crawford, Anthony Delpech, and they end up the tote favourite and win at 350. So Nebula is the winner. Second win from 9 outings. Number 3, Dancer will run into second position. Number 10, Whitley Willows will take that third place as we continue to run it. Tote favourite was number 4, the winner. Further back was Napoli, and then came Kalinski, Open Air, Forceful Rush, Anagoni, the shoe fitted at the start, and then Taya. They were followed further back in the field by Jack the Knife, who was very wide in the early stages, then Queen's Advance. So Nebula continues to go here. It's one bred by Vulgarbor's Drift and under Anthony Delpech, and they race towards the left-hand side. Dancers on the left with the yellow cap, but Nebula is victorious in race number 3. Until the fourth race. The fourth race will start off our pick 6, and it's on the poly over 1,200 metres back to the studio.
Nebula has come through, the son of Silvano, and yeah, he cost a bit at the sales, but he's certainly a smashing looking individual, and you can see why they paid this much for him. But well done to the owner as well, Mr. Edmond Sue. Congratulations to you, sir, and of course Brett Crawford and his team. And Barry, you guys must think of this horse, you know, he ran in all those features down in Cape Town.
Yeah, you know, we thought he was good enough to run in the Derby, and he didn't run too far off Black Arthur, who's favourite for the July. So, no, we've always thought a lot of the horse. He needed his first run badly. I want to say thanks to Beth, because she's done a lot of work on this horse. Yeah, no, we've always thought a lot of him, and, you know, I think if he'd won his first race, he might have even run in the Guineas. Sure. But it didn't pan out that way. So here we are tonight. I just want to say good luck to Edmund Slew, Tony Millard. Good luck to Brett.
And where's Brett this evening? He's still in Cape Town, our good friend?
Yeah, no, he's still in Cape Town.
How's the rest of the evening looking? You got anything else?
Yes, we got that filly Red Moon at night, back on the poly. She won her first outing on the poly.
I remember that. Sean Veal.
That's right. She had an outside draw. She's got an outside draw again. This time MJ's riding her, and she's doing pretty good work at home, so I'm expecting a decent run.
Well, you guys are bang in form here in KZN. Please give my best to Brett as well. And well done here, Barry. Well played.
I would just like to thank Anthony, because it was a super ride from that draw.
Before you leave us, Barry, it is post-Merchants Race Day, and they've upped the ante here. It used to be 3 months. It's 6 months for some reading pleasure give that to the owners, Barry, or you can enjoy it. Of course, the owner is based in Singapore.
In Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong. Well, Post will certainly try and get the post there.
Thanks a lot.
Well done, Barry. Let's get jockey Anthony Delpech in, and the draw was going to be the trick to him winning or losing. That's the way I read it, and you had him in a very favourable position turning into the straight.
Yeah, I think that's all we were concerned about, is overcoming the draw, but it looked like there was not going to be much pace in the race, and that's exactly what happened. So I got into a lovely position, and he won a very good race. I think he's a little bit better than this field.
Having a look at the balance of your rides this evening, anything else you fancy?
No, I thought he was my standout ride tonight, and I think I'm competitive, but there's nothing else I can say that has got a good winning chance. They just got chances.
That Post Merchants has attracted a highly competitive field, but a good draw is always a big bonus.
Yeah, definitely. I think that Ray is going to be a very hard horse to beat on his last run. Only thing it's his second run after a long break. Will that make the difference? But I think he's a very good horse, and I think if he fluffs his line, then anything can win the race.
Thanks for that. You got one on the board. Well played.
Thanks very much. And to my sponsor, Aventure, well done.
Anthony Delpech teaming up with Brett Crawford. Well done to everybody concerned here. Number 4, Nebula, has come through to win. And 4, 3, 10, and 6. That's the way they cross the line. Race number 3. Coming up next will be the start of the Pick 6. Race number 4. The bet that you want to get a piece of the action. 1840. And that will be at 20 to 7.